Party Poppers straight up.
Warning. The following program has been filmed by professionals. We strongly recommend that you don't attempt to recreate or reenact any of these foolish activities. We did not hurt any Spoonos making this show. And we're here.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
Whoa! 100 subs! We made it!
Made it, guys. We made it, everyone.
Whoa! Very smoky now. Hey!
Whoa.
We made it, lads. We made it.
No smoke alarm going off, so we're all good.
So far, yeah. Is it happening? Are we live?
We're live.
It's not pop. No, now it is. Sweet. Wait, just gotta show.
Live!
We're live!
100 subs!
100 subs!
100
Wait,
subs!
There we go. There you go, Dave. I sent it to you via message.
There you go, Dave!
Yeah, be our first viewer.
We have first viewer, Dave, or Aaron Raven.
Oh, he's probably like asleep right now. I don't know. Whoops. Oops.
We did it. We did it, boys. We made it.
Hell yeah.
Fucking oath. It took us like 2 years.
2 years.
A year and a bit. It was
Year.
the channel went up on the end of May 2022. So
Hey, we've been-
almost 2 years.
Well, it wasn't technically Big Little Boys, but we've been doing the podcast for a bit longer than that, though. So
Yeah.
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, but the channel
Yeah.
went live in May.
It's not real until you publish it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So if you're recording secret podcasts and not throwing them out to the world and for them to see, then it's not real.
Well, yeah. Kind of then speaking to no one, and then how we're going to get subscribers for a channel that doesn't exist.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
We got there.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First 100 up.
we should have a picture of Patrick right now, so we can be like, "Hey, Patrick, we did it, Patrick.
Mhm.
Did it, Patrick.
Hey, Raven, we did it."
Right, we did it.
Aaron might be calling in later on.
Ooh.
Might be.
Is he?
I said he can, but we'll see.
He's not at work at the moment?
No, he's not. He's not at the power station. But you know what? He could even do it while he was there. There's nothing going on at the power station. A lot of the fireman's job there is just to wait for a fire and training.
So you can gather everyone around and be like, remember Jordan? Look at him. He's live right now.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Should do a podcast there. Hey, Dad, before you leave the power station, can you get us to do a podcast in the training room? Right, that would just be a cool experience, doing it over there.
Podcast at power station.
What is it? What even is a podcast?
Does your dad listen to any podcasts?
If you know Elon Musk had a podcast, he'll listen to that. But he doesn't.
No, he's too busy being pretend vice president.
Listens to a lot of talk radio. Talk radio is basically a podcast.
Yeah.
That was always like growing up. Like that's never music. It was always talk radio with Dad. ABC.
ABC Radio.
ABC Radio. We've had. How many times have you called in?
3 times. Brendan
Ooh.
from Moe.
Well, become a fixture.
Yeah. Hopefully. Then next minute I'll be in the studio one day talking about movies.
Exactly.
Just like when I call in, I think I'm going to just try and keep it to like media, because obviously they talk like a lot about politics and current events.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'll just stick to media.
Stick to my zone.
Yeah.
You don't need to go into this political shit.
Yeah.
People are having a hard time enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Spoono.
Yes, Spoono. How is politics affecting your life?
I wonder what Spoono was like when we were shooting off the thingos. I wonder if she cared or not.
Oh, we'll look back on this.
You would just see her freaking out during the entire thing.
Ah! These explosions! These rainbow streams! What's going on? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you?
Don't you? We just watched Ari Shafir's new special, American Sweetheart. It was a fun watch.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
What did he hit? Drug addicts, disabled people, the Holocaust.
Trans issues really don't matter unless you make it matter.
Nothing really matters. Anybody can see.
And what was it, like an $80,000 set? Isn't that?
I think so, something like that.
Jeez.
All living plants.
Yeah, the set looked awesome. It was beautiful to look at. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much expensive our set is. I mean, if you really think about it, it's pretty competitive with all this fucking collector's items, right?
$80,000 worth of DVDs.
This painting here is worth $80,000.
Yes. And I will never see 1 cent of it.
Have you tried selling it?
Mine now. I got it from him ages ago.
Yeah, I tried selling it. Was it? Because during TAFE, that's like one of the things you have to do is like put your price. I think I put like 250. Didn't get bought. So, yeah. Art world is great until it gets to the pricing shit, because snobs are fucking assholes.
Did you sell anything, or was it just this painting that you bought?
I did sell an old Doctor Who painting, but that was only for like space clearance, and also it was at the Sunday market, and it was only for like $10. And yeah, the lady was just like, "Oh, my nephew's like a big Doctor Who fan, so I'll give him for this." It's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's not bad.
But yeah, but also this was during a time when I was half caring about art, and I only did the course because I was able to get Centrelink money, and I just get to paint and draw whatever the fuck I want for 2 years. But now, and considering like going back to do art to be an art teacher in case everything else fails.
Well, nothing's failed yet, Philip.
I know. So thank Christ.
Hang in there. We just got to 100
That's
subs
fine.
on the channel.
I know, right?
All good signs. And we hit over 1 million page views on the Instagram as well too. Almost having 1 million video. Not yet, but we're getting close. We've got 900,000 million views. But yeah.
Wonder if we'll ever get 1 million views on a YouTube video. What that will look like.
Yeah.
What that video will be.
How much will we earn from that?
Hey, YouTube,
something by
YouTube supposed to at least pay something out of all the streaming video platforms. TikTok also pays as well too, but I know TikTok is just a weird one for me.
Good old Chinese propaganda.
I mean, our things do so much better on Instagram, but TikTok's the one that seems to be actually paying rather than Insta.
Oh.
I think you can more or less just sign up for the like payment program that they have on TikTok.
Yeah.
And as long as you just post regularly, you can try and make some money. But then it becomes a whole nother like a work avenue.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm trying to build a catalog before we really start smashing TikTok again. So videos are getting made, but eventually, yeah, we'll go on all the short stuff. So see what works.
Yeah.
But so far, Instagram is where most of the videos get viewed. Although there's a lot of hate comments on all our videos.
People are just jealous of us.
They're just that we actually go out and do stuff, not just keyboard do.
Well, no one's really talking shit about us. It's the people we interview.
Yeah.
Now, internet trolls.
Yeah, that's right. It's just part of the internet. You're bound to run into them, so get used to it.
Get used to it, and it's up to you if you get offended or hurt by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, gallery would be a cool thing to do one time. Because I seen like there's like a website where you can like buy gallery space for like rent it for like a few hours or a day or something like that. It's not too expensive.
Yeah.
Did a big little boys gallery show.
Basic ballpark on how much it'll cost.
I don't know. Not too expensive. I remember looking at it. It wasn't too expensive.
And show what?
And paintings and stuff. And Phil's art. I know a few artists and stuff. Like we know a few artists.
Oh, like put on an art show.
Yeah, put on an art show.
Like
Hang on.
$200 a day, or
I don't know. You're asking me to be very specific here.
yeah, it's like little bit. I was like, what's little bit?
I'm not asking you to fork up any money, Phil. So don't worry.
Okay, who's willing to spend this money for this gallery?
Hey, if we got a bunch of artists though, and everyone just puts in for the gallery, then it wouldn't be that much at all.
And then do a podcast during the art show.
Yeah, exactly. Make it a big fun, big little boys event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a down the road thing.
Yeah, down the road, but that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So yeah. All right, I'm down for that. So yeah, hurry up, investors! Hurry up, new fans!
Sub.
Don't make us pay for this, please.
We need subs.
We need subs. We got 100, but we can get more. So yeah.
How are we feeling otherwise?
Pretty good.
Hmm.
Pretty good. It's good times at the moment. Things are looking good. A lot of fun things. Some don't want to talk about. But I did first stream of Grumpy Boy Gaming with Aaron Raven
Yes.
the other day, so that was fun.
What game did you play again?
Overcooked. Aaron wanted to play Overcooked because it's like this cooking game.
I
And
played
you have to work cooperatively, and it basically like gets you to like argue, which we did. We did a lot of arguing. It fit the pieces very well, and also we'll be editing those episodes and putting them up on YouTube, and just as a world's first little peek for you guys too, because you haven't heard it.
Oh my god.
This is the theme song to, the intro song to Grumpy Boy Gaming. Ah, fuck.
Is this another AI creation?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Then I also just got to figure out how, because I've been having a look at like, trying to get that an intro like sorted out too. I'm like, like animating it would be a whole task. I had to look at Fiverr and stuff like that. I know there's some pretty cheap guys on there too that would work. It's only 9 seconds, but even that still too. But yeah, going through that whole chestnut.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a fun little thing that's going on at the moment.
AI is good for 9-second intros. Still shitty at remastering movies.
Yes. Anyone that uses the AI fucking James Cameron removing noise algorithm on their remasters, it just completely ruins their DVDs. The 4K version of Terminator is just dog shit. We should make a video of us destroying that 4K Blu-ray because it's literally pointless.
Oh.
Because it's that bad.
Is that going to be how every remaster's done in the next
No.
from now on?
Well, there is good people that are doing it. Like we watched Phil's 4K,
Off Dead End Drive-In.
and that looked beautiful.
And that was because they actually did it justice and gave it the respect it deserves. They actually did it frame by frame. They're not doing... Umbrella's doing that with some films. Some, they're like not doing it. Like, I think there was Jeffrey Wright's Metal Skin. Jeffrey Wright, the director of Rumper Stumper. It was like his second movie. And even from the trailer, of the release, you can tell that was like AI was like, it's like they're not caring about this picture.
We just need to churn out these 4K remasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need patient workers who are willing to stay there,
Yeah.
go through it, and see how long it will take.
Well, that's the thing. You think like these great directors and stuff like that would. Like, there's a lot of like the Lord of the Rings one sucked dick so much as well too. Like, where the fact that they would the AI accidentally like removed like swords and stuff like that of people running with them and shit like that, just because of the removing noise. Like, why are people so afraid of noise on their movies these days? I don't understand it. And I think it's because they just want them on the tally, and for some reason that just like it doesn't look good. It's not shiny enough.
That or
It needs to be shiny.
That or they just was it Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema was like, just release it now. Do it quick. We need people to spend money on our product. I don't care. Don't waste time on doing it frame by frame.
Yeah, it sucks.
I love a bit of grain and, film ink and all that. It's texture.
Yeah.
Was it the remastering of Buffy? Apparently that was just done lazily, and it was like so bad that you can see the crew members on the side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was 4:3, but since it's remastered, they switched to widescreen.
I don't mind that. I think that's like a fun like. I wouldn't mind owning that because like you're like, well, this is a version that I've never would have seen before.
Yeah, that and also I'm only a fan of Joss Whedon's Firefly. Wasn't really a fan of Buffy.
Yeah, I never really watched Buffy too.
Although we did have to.
Chicks love Buffy.
Oh, we had to like watch the first season for Year 11 lit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Watch a show for literature class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Discussing the whole symbolism, everything.
Yeah.
Like, look at the main title sequence. See, if you go bit by bit, little snippets, what did they mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Can't remember much, but yeah. Still fascinating.
Yeah.
I think I've watched a full episode of Buffy other than just like channel surfing when it was on TV.
That my
Love
sister,
Sarah Michelle Gellar though.
she's always great. And I think my cousin Hannah, she's a massive Buffy fan too. And that's where my knowledge stops.
I'd say I was more into Charmed. I watched Charmed a little bit.
Yeah, Charmed seen a bit more of.
Mm.
Still both not too much of, but Charmed a bit more of. Is there any other fantasy ones? I mean, Angel, which is a spin-off of Buffy.
Round the Twist.
Would you put that in the same category as those?
It is fantasy. It does have like, goblins. Some episodes. There's like a whole monster made out of lint or dust.
Supernatural?
Yeah, there's like a special fish that.
I remember when Supernatural first came out. That was like, that was really cool. Yeah, I remember I was super into it for the first season, and then just kind of, I think the second season I was done with it. I remember seeing a bit of the dad stuff, but yeah, that's one that went for like, I don't know how many seasons too?
15.
15. Yeah. I wonder if is Walking Dead past that now? I'm sure it's probably close.
Nah, I think it's one of the spin-offs.
Is Walking Dead still going?
Did the main series finish?
Has the main series finished?
Main series finished, but the spin-offs, they just
churning them out. Yeah.
Because AMC was like, well, we can't leech off Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul because Vince Gilligan is protective of that. Well, we can do this with Walking Dead because Robert Kirkman's like, ooh, hand me the paycheck.
I only ever watched the first episode of that. I never got into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I think because it got it like up to a few seasons, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get through all this show now.
Oh, you started late.
Yeah. And I'm a big zombie fan, but
And it's
never
Frank
into the series.
Darabont. The first 2 seasons are pretty legit. I remember getting pretty into it.
Yeah.
It does feel like it kind of does and it doesn't at the same time. But like my interest left pretty quick after that too.
I think I kind of thought like, oh, it's gonna get a bit repetitive, and
Yeah.
how can you keep doing zombies?
Was it some episodes in the 3rd and 4th season really stuck out? Like the Carol arc. That was pretty damn good. It was up until like, season 7, the Negan bit. That's where it's like, okay.
But that's awesome when it happens in the comics.
Yeah.
It is a big moment. When Negan shows up, it looks cool. But that's when I stopped too, actually. When Negan showed up, and it's actually a really cool part in the comics.
I think it was like my interest died when, spoiler alert, if you care, when Coral died.
Carl!
Coral!
Carl! Do you remember Waters and Hats?
I just remember that being a meme. Coral! Coral! Where's Coral? Good old Andrew Lincoln's Texan accent or just American accent? He is a British actor playing an American. So.
Is Andrew Lincoln off anything else besides that in Love Actually? I'm trying to think.
There was Hard Traffic. It was like a British cool film that was trying to emulate the success of Trainspotting,
Yeah.
but it has like Johnny Sims in it. It has like other recognizable British actors, but yeah, you can tell that it's like, whoa, Trainspotting was successful. Let's try to make something similar. And that's all they based it off and not have anything real into it.
I think I've got it in the shelf somewhere and remember watching it and feeling like it was a bit of a nothing. I don't like being negative on films, but
You have to be honest.
Yeah, you have to be honest.
Other than just it trying to emulate Trainspotting's aesthetic.
Yeah, you have to be honest.
I still haven't seen Trainspotting 2.
Me either.
I've got it. I saw it in the cinema.
Worthy sequel?
Yeah.
I think we've had this conversation already.
Yeah.
On the podcast?
Yeah, because then I brought up Filth.
That's got like a good release from Umbrella too. And I've got the book and I still haven't read it either.
And I'm so annoyed that I can't just buy all these cool Umbrella collections. Like everything they put out is awesome.
I want to get the fall, but I'm like, where do I have money? And then I keep saying that to myself, and I'm like, a week goes by, I still don't have money for it.
God damn it, rent. Why do you have to be so expensive?
Yeah.
Phil was showing me the Wake and Fright one, and that looked
awesome.
fucking insane.
Yeah. You're going to have to watch that at the Astor too.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm down for doing that. I'm
For
down
sure.
doing that.
And the new French Extremity one, like it's with the Wake and Fright release. Like 3 of my favorite horrors, like High Tension, Frontiers, Martyrs.
All together?
Yeah. Have you heard of the new French Extremity? It's like the era of those films coming out in like France, obviously in Europe. Coined the term new French Extremity.
So they're doing out box sets with all 3 of them.
Yeah, and there was this other film that I don't remember or haven't seen.
Do they have... I remember around the same time, there was that one with the baby. Is it called Inside?
Inside, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That would be a cool one to add on that. But Martyrs.
Wild.
I think we've talked about Martyrs before. But yeah, that's definitely a hard watch.
Yeah.
Did you show me that? I can't remember. I don't think.
Brendan probably showed you.
I think I have. I don't think I've showed Martyrs to anyone.
No.
I only watched it the one time.
I showed it to... Oh, no, I was watching it and I think I've talked about this. My brother's ex-girlfriend was watching it with us and she showed it. She's like, oh, this is what Jordan likes. Oh, let me go show my family what movies Jordan likes. And everyone had to sit through Martyrs. But it was a great first viewing. Like, it's a hard one to rewatch, though. I tell you what.
Yeah.
You're like,
coming.
oh, I just know that this last
Did you
half.
see the remake? I haven't seen that.
No, I think I tried to, but it was just like comparing it.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it's shot for shot. Or
Like
is
Funny
it-
Games.
Funny Games, I actually prefer the American version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only because I think that was the first one I saw too, and it was just like, they got great actors to do it too. Everything looks better because it's with like high budget and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And it's just so I actually enjoyed the remake of that more, which has never happened with any other film. Like Let the Right One In, that Let Me In film.
I didn't see that.
I haven't seen the remake.
Really liked
They
Let
got
the
the
Right
same
One In.
director. Same director. Yeah, Let the Right One In is mind blowing when you first watch it too.
The Hills Have Eyes remake.
Oh yeah.
The 2006 film.
Is that anything like the original? Like, are they closely?
Like character names, setting. I haven't seen the original for like a long time.
Does the guy get burnt on the tree? Is that like how things start?
I can't remember. We're gonna rewatch it. It's on the shelf to rewatch. But there was a point in
Watching that
time.
in the cinema, Hills of Eyes.
Yeah, when it first comes out. There was a point in time where I thought the remake film was like the greatest, coolest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
It made me feel so disgusted, and then so elated. Like later on in the film, but I remember watching it and it was like such a slog at the start because like when shit starts going bad, like they wrap it up and it's so fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I remember that was one of the ones I had to show my cousins when we were talking about, because they were like, oh, we all love horror. And I was like, have you seen Hills of Eyes then? And they all liked it too because it fucks you up a bit.
And I remember in the sequel film, like the original sequel, there's a point where the dog survives from the first film and the dog has a flashback. That's like a memorable scene.
Dog's pretty cool in the film, I gotta say.
It's another Wes Craven original franchise. Hills of Eyes.
Any other remake? Well, Departed count as a remake? Apparently, because technically it's a remake of 3 films combined, and ended up being its own thing.
It goes for 3 hours, so you can see why that was a thing.
And I've only seen like the first part, and it was still good, but it's like, a slick action flick from Hong Kong, and Martin Scorsese just did his thing. So, and it's more rewatchable.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got him the Oscar.
finally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so good. I remember one of my favorite, like the aesthetic of that movie with the flip phones. No one has made flip phone sound and feel so good than Martin Scorsese did in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Texas Chainsaw remakes, the Michael Bay produced ones, produced by Platinum Dunes. I thought they were pretty solid.
You love those ones. I don't think I've ever really fully watched the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really.
Yeah, because I've seen I've definitely seen the entire movie in parts, because like it would always be on I think it was like Channel 1 on Foxtel, like on horror classics and stuff like that it used to play. So I've like caught parts of it and stuff like that, and I've never had to sit down and watch the full.
Oh, yeah, you missed out on the recent Astor screening.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that would have been good.
So good. It's just so chaotic and
I love the scenes from the movie. I love, and I haven't even seen the entire thing.
And with that one, the 35 mil did add so much more.
oh yeah.
Yeah, just felt more dirty and grimy.
Yeah.
Especially the dinner scene. It's like, oh god, I'm so glad I didn't have my choc top now.
And now it's been entered into the National Film Registry in America. So
Good on you,
next
Toby
step,
Hooper.
the Criterion of Texas Chainsaw.
Has that been announced?
No,
No.
but surely it's got to happen at some point.
Okay, what are we manifesting? We do this often, but let's manifest some new movies for Criterion.
Oh,
I think I said Texas Chainsaw last time.
Yeah, so we're
So
gonna
think of something new.
Yeah, come on, let's manifest a new movie for Criterion.
The Castle.
The
I think that-
Castle. I think you said that
Yeah.
last time too. We'll manifest new ones.
What's
I think I said Orgasmo last time. Everyone, look at your lists. Little Miss Sunshine. I wouldn't mind seeing that on Criterion.
I wouldn't mind.
Or
Ooh.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Well, I think
Conqueror
they've
Hustle.
done Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, if they did.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
So Dawn and Day.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Up for that.
Another great remake, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Go with Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, you could trust them with it.
Yeah.
Because like we went to watch the Disney one, and you said like that they have censored it.
They like hid some of Jessica Rabbit's cleavage
Oh, okay.
because it's like, whoa.
I do remember her being less hot when I rewatched it. When I first saw this, she was so much hotter.
It's like, yeah, it's Disney. It's like, it's animation. We have to make it more kid friendly. It's like, no, it's Touchstone. They did it with Touchstone so they can get away with that stuff. You still have the baby smoking a cigar, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
But there's also Napoleon Dynamite. That would be a good Criterion.
That would be a cool type Criterion.
Yeah. What would be a good comedy?
I mean, Orgasmo.
Gizmo.
I love Orgasmo.
Um,
Cannibal the Musical. Team America. Oh, Trey
Superbad?
Parker, Matt Stone.
Super bad.
Oh, Superbad on Criterion. Get on it.
Yeah.
That would be sold out pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
Everyone would love a Superbad on Criterion.
It's 2 years away from its 20th anniversary.
Well, mention that at the Astor.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah. Just hopefully Seth Rogen doesn't get too not wokish, because that's pretty much where he is at his career right now. That and selling his weed products.
These super overpriced weed products.
Oh.
An ashtray that costs like $80 fucking dollars. This is a normal like a clay ashtray that just has like a metal thing for your joint hold, which is cool. I do like that. That's a pretty cool thing to add on to it. But
Seth Rogen's.
wait, is it $80? I'm gonna have a look. It might be
That'd
even more expensive.
80 American, so that's like
Yes.
120 Australian, 140. $200 by the time you get it shipped over here.
We're just glad that, yeah, he's just producing The Boys. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So you
Cool to
don't
see
you don't
that.
like new Seth Rogen at the moment? Sounds like.
I'm not excited about anything. There's like the studio.
Yeah. I saw a trailer for like the film that the studio makes within the series, and I don't know whether it was just like a goof or it's an actual thing. I didn't look into it at all.
Wouldn't be, it would be cool if it was,
Dark
because
Apocalypse.
I cannot remember what show. I remember there was like a show. There were two shows. One was like a super serious drama, and then the other show was like a comedy about making that show. It was with, I'm forgetting so many British names. Ben Miller, the sidekick from Johnny English.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like in the comedy show.
Okay.
But yeah.
From the worst week of my life.
Yeah. But yeah, if they did the movie, it was like, oh, they did put shit tons of effort into it.
That like becomes like a whole different ball game when you're trying to kind of produce two things
Yeah.
at once. But if you can pull it off, more credit to you.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm looking at, I've seen that he released a rolling tray. That's $1,000 and 1,100.
Jeepers.
Sorry,
Just to get high? Fuck off, mate. We're already
but be
spending
fancy high. It's for all the fancy boys. literally for like rich dudes in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably due to write an original stoner comedy or just an original comedy film.
Yeah, it'll be
Go back to the
interesting to
roots.
see the attempt.
He's just too heartbroken they had to say goodbye to his friendship to James Franco.
Because
Yeah,
of the cancellation.
because of the cancellation. That seems to be they had a pretty tight, close friendship, and it's been pretty public about them splitting up.
Yeah, well, has James Franco done anything really recently other than The Room?
Yeah, what is James Franco doing these days?
Disaster artist, I should say.
Well, he's not setting up schools for young girls.
Well, is that what he does?
Well, that's why he got.
Oh, that was the.
Yeah, he was
why.
like running seminars, and then when they were done, I was like, "Hey, you wanna come to my
No.
hotel room."
What a racket.
What a racket! Come on, Wikipedia. Why won't you just? They know. It's like, don't look up James Franco. You never know what you'll do.
What is it? What else? What else?
I caught up with people from Crown last night. That was pretty sweet. Got the ins and outs of what happening at Crown at the moment. What is happening at Crown? Because it seems like that deal, got bought by that big American conglomerate. That's taken effect now. So now Crown's no longer even an Australian company owned by Australians.
Well,
But it seems like they're kind of almost asking people if they want to resign, kind of pushing people out, tightening the screws. The restaurant managers were saying that if you're like a restaurant manager, general manager, you're running two places for the one paycheck now at the moment. And there's been changes to Margot's. Margot's doesn't do dinner anymore, and they're not open 24 hours. It's closed at 10. And you still have to do back of house jobs.
Jesus.
So it seems like they're almost like a purge down at Crown.
what's going to happen to Crown? Is it just going to be?
It's too big to fail.
Yeah.
One of those situations, I reckon.
No, we need our gamblers.
So who's going to work there then? Robots?
Um,
Is this when they start going, we're announcing at Crown AI for every employee? Robot dealers.
It might just come in waves, they'll lose a few people, and then once it's kind of re-established or reset up, turn it back into its glory days. I don't know.
Well, you know what? R.I.P. Old Crown.
R.I.P. James Packer owned Crown.
Yeah, what a shame.
R.I.P. James Franco. Old Crown.
Wonder if James Franco's ever been to Crown.
Probably. He
I
probably.
haven't, yeah.
I mean,
He's
what else do you do when you come to
Yeah.
Melbourne and you're a celebrity?
Yeah. If you've been down to Melbourne.
He's probably know where all the hidden bodies are buried.
Gone to the celebrity floor
Yeah.
of Crown.
You earn how much? Oh, we got a special place for you. Coming down. Don't be one of the normies.
It's got to be a rich boy's floor of Crown.
Well, yeah, there's all the high rollers and stuff.
Yeah, the high rollers.
There's like
Um,
the Scientology section.
Is it?
Scientology section.
Well, James Packer's a Scientologist.
Wow. So you got to have your boys all taken care of.
I heard it gets super competitive in the high roller levels when you're like a waiter or like an attendant, real competitive for the tips, because you get you can make thousands of dollars in a night on tips, and you're people just get pushed out of the way almost to wait on other high rollers.
It's like the strippers.
Yeah. Wild. I think the most tips I ever got at Crown, Margot's, was $5. Margot's was the cheap place.
God.
What was it? Phil, I think you had the biggest tip on the Ubers.
$50.
$50.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good day of Ubering right there.
Yeah. We've only will last that long. Nah.
If only God didn't make you, didn't tell that person to wave you in. Come on in, mate.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm weirdly glad because I was like, yeah, I'm earning cash. Oh, wait, I don't get tax back? Fuck. God damn it. So,
Yeah. But you get to keep all the money you make.
Yeah.
That's their upside.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing back at tax time.
No.
Do we want to do a bit of these jokes, Phil?
Oh, yeah. Which one's the drum beat?
Go ahead and press any button you want.
I think that's
Applause. It's still going. You got to turn off applause, Phil. It's still applauding.
God damn it. Where's the headphone jack?
Well, we've got someone in now. Say hello.
Alrighty. So we got...
Say hello, our one viewer. We have... This is our 100 sub special. You're very important to us right now.
Yeah,
On
please.
their phone.
I'm bringing it open. One
Or
second.
like you guys don't have it open at the moment. That's
Well, I did
I
have
did.
it open, but then it was playing noise. I was like, whoops.
Wait, are we on 101 subs? Is that what I just saw?
oh my god.
101 subs, one extra person is in live chat. I know you want to run away. I know you've been cornered right now, but you mean everything to us right now in the world.
Yeah.
So please say hello.
Whoever you are.
Whoever
say
you are,
hello.
please say hello.
Say hello. I won't hand these out until you say hello. Come on.
Oh, we got two. Wait, that's probably me just looking into the...
Can I grab another?
I hope it
follow?
isn't Phil.
Please, Phil.
Oh yeah, grab...
And for anyone else like.
Yes, grab one for me too, please.
So it's been a while since we've done this because, yeah, changes and subconscious depression. But due to dealing with negative energy co-workers, I had to channel my anger somewhere else. So I ended up making jokes at their expense for my own amusement. And I've written a whole bunch. I've chosen 6 of the ones that I think are most amusing. Oh. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. I was nearly done with the other one anyway.
We'll do ASMR can opening. Oh.
Alrighty. And these are all randomized. So yeah, pick 2 each.
And we have olives. We're like living in ancient Rome right now.
You can have the olives.
Oh, that hard rated in ancient Rome.
Yeah.
2 each.
And it did seem like it's official that hard rated orange is on the cards as well.
Hooray!
Phil's jokes.
So
Everybody likes to hear Phil's jokes.
Alrighty, who wants to speak one first?
I'll do one first. Am I doing it in Phil's voice?
If you want.
If you want. No, I can't do it. I'm torn about the Palestine and Israel conflict. I want peace and harmony for everyone, but I will never give up pork. Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody likes to hear Phil's jokes. Oh shit, my phone! It doesn't have a cover too.
Alright.
Just one more olive first.
One more olive. Alright, I'll pick. I'll speak one while
From
Brennan's
the man
having
himself.
his. Okay. Who would have thought that the worst thing about the Trump assassination is it stopped Tenacious D from touring? Stick it to the man! Unless you want a paycheck.
Yep.
Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody loves to hear Phil's jokes.
All right, my turn. I hope Demi Moore wins Best Actress. Jada Pinkett Smith can finally take the G.I. Jane remark as a compliment. Oh, wait. No, she won't. Demi is still white.
Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody loves to hear Phil's jokes.
Alright. Jordan.
Bogans are Islamophobic until they find out a tobacconist with cheaper smokes Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody loves to hear Phil's jokes.
All right. Oh, yeah, this won't get me sacked. The good thing about cleaning at a nursing home is that if you screw up a task, the people who matter the most will never remember that you screwed up in the first place.
Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody loves to hear Phil's jokes.
All right. Lucky last. Lesbians don't like me. I pay for their porn and they still don't respect me.
Phil's jokes. Phil's jokes. Everybody loves to hear Phil's jokes.
Hooray!
Applause.
Oh, they were all bangers.
Thank you. I'm proud. Yeah, that lesbian one, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was based off getting not evil looks, but one certain co-worker that just, whenever she sees me, she just turns her face around. And I'm pretty sure she is a lesbian because from the grapevine, she did try to like flirt with another female co-worker. I was like, oh yeah, I thought that. And also, I think she's also pissed off at the fact that the wing that she works at. Hey!
Len.
But yeah, also the
Thank you for being with us
Thanks,
on this
Dave.
momentous occasion.
Took you a while, but yeah, hopefully you heard Phil's jokes. But yeah, and also she has to deal with the fact that a Turkish Muslim prayer room is in the wing.
Okay.
And yeah, you know that.
She's Philo.
Nah, she was just white. And yeah.
Are there any other prayer rooms in that place?
No, it's just, yeah, Roxburgh is a very Turkish Muslim populated area. And there is some Bergens too, but, you know, in today's social media world, if you want to be fully woke, which side are you going to support? The gays or the Muslims?
I'm on my side.
Yeah.
How many people do you work with in your...
There's like
I'm putting my phone up
Over-
my places.
over 95 residents, and there's like roughly 7 people per wing, so around 735 workers. With my wing, it's just 7 people. And if there's like people missing, it's usually people from the agency, which is usually immigrants who don't speak English, but they hire because, we can pay them less. Because our actual workers can't be fucked working here anymore.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh shit! God. Okay. Was it the Muslim talk?
Or the gay talk.
The gay talk. God damn it! We try to be progressive and they just lose faith. What the fuck, man?
Do we have any other special segments lined up for today?
I just had mine.
Well,
How about Spino's words of wisdom?
Lick.
it's pretty controversial.
Of the
you know.
world. You're such a hippie, Spino. Yeah.
What else?
What do we have coming up? No, we've already done enough of telling people what we're working on.
Mm-hmm.
We need to think about something to talk about other than movies.
Movies. Do we have any stories?
I-
Or has this year brought us any stories?
There was to bring in the more.
Oh yeah,
topical-
Phil. Okay.
Hurry up and release
Yeah,
Hard
I'm
Rated
about to say
Orange.
something.
That's what I'll
what was
say.
that? Go for it.
I was just going to say, why don't you tell the story you told me today about
Oh, one of my
your
co-workers.
co-worker?
Because to foreshadow our Oscar predictions podcast next week with
Sweet.
two guests, hopefully they come because one of them, yeah, hopefully.
We'll see.
You better promise me you'll come.
Ooh.
Or buy us drinks again.
Yeah, buy us drinks again.
Your Phil's first guests on the show.
Yeah, my first guest ever. Yeah, we were talking about at work about the Oscar predictions, and I don't think you're interested in watching Emilia Perez.
Oh,
What?
what makes you say that?
Ah, because you're such a transfer.
Yeah.
I'm up
And you hate
Emilia
musicals?
Perez. I haven't.
Well,
I refuse that comment.
okay.
Well, you're not a big musical fan.
That, but also-
True.
There you go. Has nothing to do with the trans part.
nah, it's
More
the fact.
musical part.
Well, no, the fact that it got 13 nominations and it's also like the worst one of the nominated films.
I know. I haven't seen Wicked either.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching that.
Don't we all look brown?
Especially since, and I pointed out because it got 13 while The Substance only got 5, which is still 5 short, in my humble opinion.
Oh.
Like it should have gotten, Margaret Qualley should have got 1, sound design and mixing,
Yeah.
cinematography, art direction, and composing. Although,
Special effects, practical, like, is this?
well, it is
Makeup.
hair and makeup.
Makeup.
Hair and makeup did get nominated.
Hmm.
And then I was
Is that
talking.
so?
And I was putting this out, and then my maintenance officer says, "Oh, Phil, I get what you mean, mate. Yeah, there's this one movie that I'm so bloody surprised it got so many nominations. This Demi Moore movie." I was like, what is this Demi Moore movie? It's like, oh, it's about this lady who's like a starlet who's aging, and then she buys this black market drug. I was like, The Substance? It's like, yeah, that bloody movie. I was like, that's like the film of the year for me. I was like,
Yeah.
really? You liked it? I'm genuinely shocked, Phil, that you thought it was a good movie. It's too bloody weird for me. I was like, I think you missed the bloody point, mate. And then later we were talking about sci-fi movies. It's like, oh, there's this one shit sci-fi movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey. And then I was like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Has he talked about other films you liked other than National Treasure?
Well, he did say he liked Harvey Crumpet, which he watched on YouTube, and I think his wife watched Memoir of a Snail. I don't think he watched it. They were about to watch it in the cinema, but something went haywire.
Yeah.
And he also talked about, I couldn't believe this movie they played on TV. There was so much sex in it, called Short Bus.
I haven't seen Short Bus.
Whoa.
Me either.
Besides the sex scenes, which means I've seen 80% of the movie.
I've watched it twice, or once, fully by myself. And the first time it was like half because I was in Traralgon at my friend's Talia's place, and she had a couple of friends. I think both of them were bisexual, and another person who was a straight bloke, who she invited him because he broke up with his girlfriend because he caught her cheating on him on his birthday.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, we just have fun. I was like, and then the bisexual couple's like, oh, let's put on a movie. I'll put on Short Bus. And it's both a lot of straight and gay sex, more gay sex. And the gay sex scenes made him very uncomfortable to an extent where he had to go out and he just started shaking. And then the bisexual... And then the bisexual guy's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just... This is normal for me. I thought it was like going to help you. It's like... Apparently not. So...
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my experience with the Short Bus.
Interesting.
That sounds cool. That sounds like a cool movie experience. Sounds like Short Bus left an impact in your life.
Yeah, well, in his life, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was planning on watching it again.
Now he's traumatized and forever will kill gay people.
Oh, God. Is it hot over there today? You guys look tan.
It was.
Nice brown.
Yeah.
Definitely got sunbaked today.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty warm on my skin.
It
It
felt...
goes from brown to white.
Brown?
Yeah, we're all
White.
like that.
Brown? White. Brown?
Lift up your
What?
sleeve.
Look at that difference.
Yeah. You like that, don't you,
All
bitch?
these just white half breeds with t-shirt tans.
Yeah, Short Bus will be a fun watch.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any films we're looking forward to?
Well, we got the David Lynch double bill.
Yeah, this
Double
week
bill.
coming week.
Mm-hmm. We still got 3 episodes of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun David Lynch week because we're watching Twin Peaks right now with Patrick and Brennan, and they've seen it for the first time.
Yep.
And so we're going to get to the end of the first season. Sorry, is it technically the second season?
It's the second season, yeah.
Yeah, second season, and then be able to watch the movie at the movies as intended
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
and enjoy the full Lynchian experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And see Inland Empire, which I'm very excited to see because I've never seen that before. But being able to watch it in the cinema, I'm so excited to watch a David Lynch movie for the first time at the cinema because I've never done that before.
Me either.
Yeah, always been home viewing because, yeah, I've only watched Lynch back at old Motown, Tangent South, and they don't do any special events for films. Re-released The Village Twin Palace.
Yeah, buy that.
Phil wants the Village Twin. I want Moe Drive-In Theatre back.
Isn't that, yeah, didn't it become the Wreckers? Or was that...
I don't care
It's-
what it became. I want it to come back. I need Moe Drive-In Theatre. Moe needs a cinema. Moe needs cool shit.
It's got Future Flicks.
It's got Future
It does
Flicks.
have Future Flicks, so, you know,
It'll
you
be
get
a
to take
tourist-
the cinema to your home.
Yeah, it'll be
That's-
a tourist destination.
We have to call the cinema Future Flicks in its honor too. And hopefully convince Rick to start a distribution company and call it Future Flicks too.
Did we ever edit Philip Future Flicks down for the... We should do that.
I edited it off one bit. We just didn't we put it in the...
Yeah, it's in the variety, but probably should be like its own thing just to put in there. They'll expect that, ladies and gentlemen, now. That just to be removed at the end of the episode and just put on the YouTube. Because we'll definitely do that again sometime. And you can also interview people. We're like, what are you getting today?
Yeah.
You getting a little horror movie? You getting Short Bus? I heard that's a good movie.
I think not last time I went to my mum's, but before that in Morwell, the Village Twin had squatters inside. Like we went past and there was like police out the front kicking them out, I think, or somehow a fire started inside there.
God damn it! Don't do that!
And that squatter ended up being the new David Lynch.
You better be.
And just try and break in there one time and have a wander.
Break in. The twin break in. Dun, dun. Well, that's a movie in itself.
That'd be awesome if it came back to life and then basically live walking distance from a movie theatre, which we kind of do at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
My
But in Morwell.
my super rich boy dream is to remake the Yalorn cinema. Because my grandparents told me so many stories of the Yalorn. I'm sure like the blueprints exist. There might be photos. I've never seen photos of the inside. Probably in the library there might be stuff. I've seen stuff of the outside.
Is there
To bring back the Yalorn cinema.
Isn't there like Yallourn North Museum?
Yeah, the Brown Coal Mine Museum.
Would they still have?
Maybe. When we do get our Yalorn, we're definitely going to the Brown Coal Mine Museum. Checking that out.
Remember when Mum and Carl back in the day bought the Yallourn North Scout Hall, and then they tore it down for parts, I think, or I think it was being torn down anyway or something. But they came into possession of it, and when like they were pulling things down, they found like a bunch of like bag hooks, and on one of the names on there was A Raven.
Oh. Aaron Raven, are you a time traveler that didn't call in? You were asking about the podcast earlier on. Aaron, I'm going to call you right now.
I
So red. I was in the sun a lot today, and I'm pretty hot right now.
I think I saw a play at Illinois Scout Hall for a show called Rumours. This was when I was still with Here, There, and Everywhere Theatre Company.
Rumours, a club in Maui.
Sure was.
Oh.
Remember, you never went to Rumours?
That was like when around. That was an underage one. I believe.
Underage club.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, I remember watching a play there, and I was like, I was waiting for it because, as a theatre actor, it's like you're supposed to support your fellow man.
Yep.
And after that, like I just only want to support Here, There, Everywhere Theatre Company.
Hello, Aaron Raymond. Do you have anything to say to the podcast?
I'm very disappointed in how Bill treats his cat.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
My cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, elaborate more on that, Aaron.
he needs to feed it.
Which cat?
Exactly. You've forgotten your cat's name.
Well,
I never had a cat. You fucking idiot.
hang up on this piece of shit.
I never. What imaginary world are you thinking of, Ravo?
Yeah.
I've had 3 dogs.
Aaron,
2 that died and
oh
one
my
that.
god, I just dropped my phone again. Back on the back of my screen when I dropped it last time.
Oh god.
When will you ever learn, Jordan?
When will you ever learn, J Dog?
I haven't had a cover on it for like... Okay,
No cracks. Please place in your pocket for safety. You know what this means, J Dog? You gotta buy a cover, or at least a.
What happened to the cover you had?
literally fell apart.
Oh,
It really fell apart, yeah. And I was just like, I'm sick of holding this thing and it's like annoying me. It's touching my hand and stuff. But you know what? Fuck Aaron Raven. You- Piece of shit.
Yeah.
You called in too late,
Yeah, Aaron never called in and you
and you accused me of feeding a cat that I never had.
exactly.
Is this because
There'll be some joke in there.
Yeah.
Is this because I said no to doing game streaming? Because I've got a computer, but I don't know any upcoming games coming.
Aaron's just excited. He was just having a good time. He was messaging today. He wanted to stream today as well too. He wanted to do it tonight, and I was like, "We're doing a podcast tonight." Aaron."
Start your own channel, Aaron. Get that off the ground.
Yeah,
Exactly. If you bring back Ravo's joke of the week, Aaron, it'll be a gold mine. Chuck that
think-
on Reels.
Yeah, right.
Everyone will tune into Ravo's joke of the week.
Yeah, do joke of the week. I wrote 6.
Yeah, Phil did.
His man cave's the perfect place to have a channel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, we wanted to do, well, we talked about doing wrestling game stuff too. You sorted out, Aaron.
Yeah.
You have money that you can invest into your YouTube channel.
Well,
You can sort it out, bro. And you know what? It will only make things cooler. So get on that, you pig fuck! Anything else, lads?
Well,
We've done an hour.
when it comes to modern films, it's like Mickey 17.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Haven't seen the trailer, but 100% sold. White Lotus Season 3 is out at the moment. I'm looking forward to watching that.
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gen
coming back.
on the way. Well, last season, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I thought he was going to like do like, because I remember reading in the interviews, like, I'm going to make this more episodes than like Eastbound and Vice Principals combined. But then he's like, nah, the good Lord came to me and says, it's
Take a
enough.
break.
It's enough. It ends here now.
Do like the Breaking Bad. You don't want it to become stale or played out.
Like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, or Supernatural.
Oh.
Ooh.
What is the other ones that went on for too long? The Office. That did. Sorry, but it did. I know some people like even the later episodes, but it went on for too long.
Oh.
It's pretty well beloved.
Yeah. Simpsons, please die already. Please.
I admit they
If
are
The
doing.
Simpsons went away and just brought out like a movie every few years, it would be doing so much better and have a way better reputation. But no,
Nah,
they just want to keep fucking that horse,
milking it so much.
milking it, raping it,
It must
peeing on
have
its
an
dead body.
audience.
It must, yeah. There must be people.
God, yeah.
I mean, like, I can see people just like coming home from like work and stuff like that, and they're just like, Simpsons. While we're getting dinner ready, that's good to always have on the telly.
They must be so embedded with like the tech and the animation that they can just like write the episode and then churn it out in like half a day or something.
I do keep getting recommendations of like newest episodes, but it's like episodes that would have seen them grow up, and that was like very interesting. I was like, okay, I can see that. Like the Boyhood episode, only because you get to see Homer and Chief Wiggum smoking a bong.
That's probably like the one good thing that's going to be happening. Like there'll be someone that does an essay down the track about like there are the good Simpsons episodes where they got experimental and actually tried to do something. They happen once every 3 seasons, but it definitely fucking there'll be some gems in there.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, you have to stop.
SpongeBob's got a 3D animated version now too. It's like they'll never.
Let Steve Hillenburg die peacefully, please. You're just shitting on his legacy by doing this.
Phil, can you do a SpongeBob impression?
I can't do it.
Can you say something as SpongeBob?
No.
Sorry, it's very high. You have to go very
Yeah.
high.
If I was like
Gary.
Gary, yeah. If I was like younger, maybe.
I
But
can't do it either.
if before my cigarette bong smoking days, I probably could have. But now that I'm 30 and
Don't do bongs, ladies and gentlemen. It'll ruin your voice, especially aspiring voice actors.
yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one show that needs to be stopped because Paramount, Nickelodeon, such bastards.
What did they say at the beginning of the Rob Mackle? I don't know how to say his last name properly. From Philly, Sonny.
Macaroni? Is that how you pronounce it?
McElhenney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny is the longest running sitcom in America's history.
Hey. Still good.
Yeah.
Still good.
So that goes to show you keep like the creative team. You don't sell it off to like churn out episodes. You just keep the heart, keep the right people there, and you can still have something pretty solid.
I'm sure they have a fun time making that show too. It's just like a good time. And like you have like a few months booked out for the year where you just get to hang out with all your friends again and shoot that. I'm sure that's a good time.
Hang out with Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Phil, do you know much about the South Park thing that's going on at the moment? Because why they're not releasing shit?
I know that they didn't do, I think, last year because it's like, we don't want to do one during the election. That's all I know.
Yeah, that was a thing, but like, because I know that they have 2 deals at the moment and it's actually going to court. You haven't heard about this?
This is new to me.
So remember how they made that like massive deal with
Paramount Plus?
No, it was before Paramount Plus. What was the other one that they made? It's 2 studios that are basically fighting over South Park episodes. Because then they brought it. Paramount Plus was after that. It came out and they were like, well, you didn't actually finish our 27 episodes or something like that we ordered from you.
Was it like HBO Max?
It might be.
Because I know the movie was both Paramount and Warner Brothers. Paramount released the film in America while Warner Brothers distributed it.
They actually even talked about it during one of their stream. I think it was Streaming Wars was them referencing what was going on as well too.
Huh.
We'll find out more information. It's best not to talk about something half
known.
Yeah, half known. I've seen one video talking about it, and it's kind of in my brain. I was looking for more information. I thought you would know because you're Mr. I know everything about movie guy.
Aren't you that too?
Nah, I go to you for my film news all the time because you know more stuff about studio stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah, because only for spiteful reasons. Because you know,
what do you, like? Where do you read your shit to? Is it from YouTube vids or do you-
YouTube vids, sometimes Google News. Yeah.
I'm getting a first-hand experience about how distribution
Yeah.
companies work and the business can work.
Mm.
You know the Australian side.
Yeah. Especially coming from a smaller company.
Mm.
But I guess the company that should be putting out BDC is a bit of a dumpster fire at the moment, and people are leaving, and it seems a bit all over the place.
Yeah, I think.
But there should be a release date, so it should still be happening. I think.
Yeah, I think because the only other bounty thing I know of that I've got is the Fat Pizza Collection. That's,
I've got Love is the one bounty thing I had.
Oh, they did Love
Yeah.
in 4K. I wouldn't mind seeing Love in 4K.
Wouldn't mind seeing in 3D. Because
It came out in 3D, didn't it?
Yeah.
filmed and released in 3D.
Why was that that's a few like there was also that 3D Sex and Zen movie that came out. It was like for a short time period people were like people want to see sex scenes in a 3D.
3D is the new wave. Until it didn't.
We watched that at the power station. At the fire station, we were trying to pick a movie like late at night, and I was like, we're looking through my movies, and they saw 3D Sex and Zen. They're like, what's the one with sex in it? I'm like,
Well, that might be
that's
right.
basically a porno. I don't think we should be like, it's. And then I told like the backstory that it was 3D, a big budget 3D porno, basically. And they're like, yeah, let's give it a watch. I'm like, it's not going to be fun to watch, and I don't really want to watch this at work with you guys. Just do it anyway, Geordie. And so we watched through about 40 minutes of it.
We've got nothing to do to work. Let's just watch.
Let's just watch porn together.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows how to take it.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a fire out the back of the power station. Too late. We're watching porn.
We're busy.
We're bit-
Call us later. We're porning. I remember another one too was like, I brought up Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh,
And then like, oh, I haven't seen that. I'm like, I haven't seen it either. I know that you can just like go look on the website and it will like the video will pop up straight away. Chuck that on. I was gagging with watching them watching it, and I not because I'm seeing it, just because I know what is transpiring. But
I remember in high school in like home class one morning, I think it may have been like Luke Whitney or someone put meat spin on like one of the computers before the teacher walked in. I can't remember who the teacher was, but they walked in and they're like, "Get this off right now."
I remember I got duped into thinking, was it, I think it was called Sour Mass or something. Guy, John Rossetti, he kept saying, oh, it's like a 4chan website. You like it, Phil? It'll be pretty funny. I was like, nah, probably later. And then it was during CGI. I was like, just type in sourmass.com. All right. I typed it in, and I was like, 3 gay men having sex in a shower. I was like, what the fuck, man? And, it's like, and I think I remember John Z phase like, you listened to him and you typed it in anyway? What the fuck? I was like, he convinced me. He was a good instigator. So yeah, if a friend or someone suggests you a website, don't listen.
I remember being at Jeffrey's house back in the day, and like I think his neighbor came over. And he's like, "Have a look at this website," as we're like on the computer, and it was photos. It was someone like doing a massive shit like into a big pile, and then getting this massive syringe and then sucking it up to the syringe, and then squirting it into a dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I just remember that had me like gagging for. I was surprised. I'm not gagging now. But yeah.
Change the subject. Change the subject.
Spino.
Spooner.
What's the
Remember
grossest thing
Spooner?
you've seen on the
With your
internet?
cuteness.
Distract the pinky.
Distract the puny. Yeah. So yeah, we've now hit 100 subscribers.
What are we going to do for 1,000 subscribers? Oh yeah, I'm going to do milk challenge for 1,000. Who's up for doing milk challenge for if we get to 1,000 subscribers? Come on. Never milk challenge?
I would have to think on that. Perhaps, but I think my days of total mayhem could be coming to a decline.
This is the guy that like I remember when we went camping in high school. I forget who did, yeah, but he just had got a stick with it that was in the fire that had like a burning ember at the end.
Mm.
Just went like that against his leg.
Still have the scar.
Yeah, but like I just was so impressed by like the fact that he didn't move it as well too. Just sort of like let it stay there as well. Like this guy's nuts.
Is it on there?
So
It's faded away. I
hated. Yeah,
Oh,
gone away.
kind of there.
You know what?
No,
People-
I'm more about moving to just. Do you guys know I'm a film director? And that's all. And then I sometimes eat fast food on the internet.
What about this? What about we watch fucked up videos? What about something like that?
Yeah.
Septic
I think it's
5.
something.
Well, thank you.
It's gonna be something special.
We get totally wasted, bro.
Totally wasted, bro. Party app.
Maybe by then, like at 1,000 subs, that's usually when you can kind of start looking for some sponsors and stuff.
Exactly.
If not before then, so we could be sponsored.
Oh.
Hard rated. If you're ever looking to sponsor a podcast,
Yeah,
we are
boy.
that podcast.
Do we get like special Big Little Boys cans? I know Quentin Tarantino got Quentin Tarantino VB.
Whoa.
What?
Was it they like printed Quentin Tarantino's name on like a 6-pack of VB when he came to Australia?
Oh.
Yeah,
just-
it wasn't
just him.
like a
No.
release thing. It was just like just for him. 'Cause
They should have released that. I would pay a bit of money to have a Quentin Tarantino VB on this set.
Remember, Adrian was down at the Sun Theatre when it was for the Hateful Eight, and he was there, and he got a video of him at the Sun Theatre.
Sweet.
Like, God, you saw him in real life.
Yeah, and was it? He also says, "Oh, if I'm in Victoria, I have to drink one of these." And like, say it was like, "Nah, I gotta drink it."
Whoa.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should drink a bunch of VBs on the 1,000
Celebrate our true
It'll be
blue
big.
Aussiness.
until we vomit.
Well, we can take this portable, right? We'd do it in the city.
That's right. It's easy to move. Right on the street.
Yeah. We have to take it into the city at some point.
I'm
Pot on the
down for
street.
that.
Pot on South Bank or something.
Down
Sit
for that.
down at South Bank.
Hey, we can do one at Queen's Park, whatever.
Yeah.
There's plenty of nice areas there that we can just like have our. There's a stage. I'm sure we can just set up and just. No one's going to tell us to go away. They'll just be like, "What are you doing?" We're just filming a podcast for an hour.
Yeah.
We'll be out here very quick.
And if the camera's on us, like we're not filming other people.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Mm.
There you go. Operation Queen's Park podcast will be.
Milk challenge.
Challenge in the park.
Len's asking what the milk challenge is. Doesn't matter, Len. We're not doing it, okay?
Unless Max Mofo comes on the podcast.
Unless Max Mofo comes in and he wants to do it.
Yeah.
But I doubt he wants to put himself through that ever again.
Well, hey, mate, he does alcohol.
Yeah, I'm sure we'd like to get wasted, but milk challenges, you would feel so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not a pretty sight. It's always super ugly. But yeah,
It's pretty much drink milk until you puke.
that's pretty much what it is. And we would have coloured our milks too, so it would have been so cool. But
Put Milo in mine and make it even thicker.
just be yummy.
Yeah, I want it to be yummy.
All right. Well,
It's a good place to wrap things up.
Good things to wrap it up.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, Big Little Boys.
Like
Next
and
stop.
subscribe.
Next stop, 500 subs.
500 subs. And hopefully get sponsorship from Hard Rated.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Subscribe to Brennan Blogs on YouTube. Brennan Blogs on YouTube. I need subs. Hang on. It's just a picture of my wang. Got the Italian shine on today. Subscribe to Brennan Blogs on YouTube. I need subs. Brennan and Michilo on Instagram. Brunswick Dance Club DVD should still be happening. Cheers, Az.
Once I get my Mikey sorted out, hopefully be back doing stand-up. Film a sketch. We've got a show about talking about physical media, which I did not know about until last pod. But yeah, talking about the just keeping physical media and saying fuck you to streaming services.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, there's that.
JV,
And there's the spoon.
Yup.
and subscribe. Yeah.
You go.
And subscribe to 8GVO8.
Whoa.
I'll
That's
go near spoon.
Curse. You flew on my crush, man.
Spoon.
You're violating
Subscribe
my
to AG,
personal
bro.
space.
8. I've started my solo YouTube channel, even though most of my videos are going to be with people. Grumpy Boy Gaming with me and the beautiful Aaron Raven. And so stay tuned for that. Editing smaller episodes of that, so they'll be up soon. And yeah. Heil Jesus. I said Heil Jesus.
Thank you.
Live you.